Hey everybody out there, welcome to another match by Might as Well Watch. I'm Andrew Walker, your host as always. This is a top four match for the July 2024 Premodern Monthly. The matchup is going to be Shay on combo Replenish, and then his opponent today for the top four match is Tash on Goblins. Let's see. It's other than that, it's gonna be a best of five. So let's let the guys know, and we'll be good to go.
On he always runs really good events. If I weren't so completely checked out of caring about vintage at this point, I'd have gone.
I mean, I
Hey
can't blame
guys,
you.
we're good to go.
All
Good
right.
luck, and I'll
All
best
Thanks.
of five sideboard game three. Other than that, I'll talk to you at the end.
Thanks,
right, cool.
Andy. All right. Ready?
Yep.
All right. Add a card, pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. All right, I'm gonna shortcut here and give it the old lackey check,
Yep, he's good.
and we'll pass turn after that.
17. I will play at attunement and pass.
Okay. Play Richard Import, and I'll base for one.
I'll take it.
All right, 16 lackey trigger. Let's throw down a war chief,
Yes.
and I'll pass. Upkeep, I'll tap down your ancient tomb.
Thank you. I'll respond by returning attunement.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Your turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play Carplucin Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Pile Driver.
I'll go take one and leak him.
15. I'll declare attackers.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Swing for 3.
I'll take it.
1, 2, 3. Trigger. Let's dump in my ever so useful Gem Palm Incinerator.
He's there.
Pass turn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep.
Upkeep. I'll tap down your Ancient Tomb.
Okay. I'll draw. Play a wave.
That's a wave.
Move from the wave. And I will hit your. Well, I guess. I'll hit your War Chief.
War Chief gone.
And I will pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw.
Mm-hmm.
Lamp turn. 18. Let's go show her off.
There she is. Yes. Valb.
ringleader.
Ringleader is good.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. There's a trio. There's a mountain going to the bottom. I would like to move to attackers.
Let's see. Sure.
All right. I will swing with everything.
All right. Well, hit the lackey.
Lackey gun.
I'll hit your ringleader.
There's a stifle in my future.
I'll take 2.
Yep. 10. I'll pass turn after that.
1. Draw. Opalescence.
Okay.
I take 2.
Yep. Go to 8.
All right. Wave targets itself.
Yep.
Your guys.
I don't have. I know the trick.
I'm going to continuously target. I can. All right. So I'll target your lackey. He'll priority target himself.
Yep. Yeah. I know the trick. Is there anything for the ringleader trigger when this enters?
Let me think. I could target him as many times. So I'll exile your other 2 guys. Easy enough.
Yeah. They're gone. They're gone permanently. I'll put them over here with my goblin tokens.
Let me think.
You could, in theory, put all my goblins in my hand.
I could put literally every goblin in your deck into your hand, making it more likely that you draw an answer to this situation, which I don't think I want to do. So I'm just gonna target him and exile him.
Okay. Well, he'll enter once off the first. So I will
that's
get
right,
one.
because he does arrive once.
He does arrive. So we'll do that 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take a war chief.
Mm-hmm.
Those go back on top. These go on bottom.
All right, and this guy
goes away.
has summoning sickness, so I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it doesn't hurt to play a fanatic.
It is free.
Pass turn.
All right. End step, I guess.
I'll shoot you for 1 after you make me do the thing.
All right. Fair enough. Draw.
Upkeep, I'll tap your City of Traders.
Sorry. Yes. Draw. I am at 7.
City goes away.
Yep. I will go to 4. Play
Okay.
Tide. I will.
All right. Let's
exile your land.
let's do the thing.
Okay.
About how I expected that to go.
My draws did what I needed them to do. I mean,
True.
The top end of this deck beats the top end of Goblins. But I don't know. Goblins is always terrifying to play against. It's a really strong deck. It hits really hard. It does its job very well.
Yeah.
I am terrible with Goblins. Every time I pick it up, I feel like I'm playing a red version of the Rock. And every time I play against it, it's just throwing 6 power at me on turn 3.
Yeah, that was a turn 1 Lackey, turn 2 War Chief, turn 3 Pile Drive. Yeah.
So
Or
for
attempt, at
whatever
least,
reason, I'm not good with that deck.
Honestly, this is the first time I played Premodern Goblins this month. It's the
Really?
first time I really picked it up and played it. I played extended Fecundity Goblins when it was called Dirty Kitty, and that was a blast.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous, but I enjoyed that deck a lot. And then I played it in Vintage for a little bit too, because I was a poor kid that could afford Wastelands and Ports, but not much else.
Right. I played that deck in Odyssey, Onslaught block, and it was cool. Just, I don't know, it doesn't work well when I play it, if that makes any sense. Which probably means I'm not good at knowing how to play it properly.
My trick has been a lot of matron for a ringleader and just rebuild after something goes wrong.
Building
That's-
your own factor fiction is always a good idea.
I mean, that was the old legacy adage, wasn't it? You get to play Demonic Tutor, Black Lotus, and Factor Fiction,
Exactly. And
which is why this deck's really good.
Lackey is almost more like Workshop than Factor Fiction. It just kind of keeps going.
Exactly. Whichever one on top again, Rich. You're good.
Five.
And I'll just, if you don't mind, just cut
Yeah,
on
you
camera.
can cut yours as many as you like. And good luck.
Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll try it.
I will keep.
All right. Montaña into Prospector. Say go.
Flooded Strand and pass.
Play Wooded Foothills and swing for 1.
19.
Post combat, I'll crack. Go get another. Actually, I'll go get the Vault again.
Oh man, all right, you like that one?
I do. I like having green mana for some reason, and play a Pile Driver and then pass.
Pile Driver. Go to 18.
Yep. I'll also go to 19 because that's how fetch lands work.
Guess that is. I will sort your Pile Driver.
All right, I'll go back to 20.
Untap. Draw. Play a Seal of Cleansing and pass.
All right. Back down to 19. Get another Montaña. Bash 1.
17.
And then post combat, Pile Driver and Fanatic.
Yes.
I'll pass turn.
Cards in hand?
2. Oh, wait, I am at 19 because
Yeah.
19. Yep, there we go.
Wave. I'm gonna
Yep.
target your 3 creatures, hold priority, hit my wave.
Yep. I'll ping you in response.
All right, I go to 16 and I'll pass.
And thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna sack these for mana, to be honest.
Sure.
And then cycle my Incinerator.
That makes sense.
And then I'll go to me and tap up, keep, draw. Play land. And a War Chief swinging for 2.
14.
Yes, I pinged you for 1. That's where I forgot. Okay. Pass turn after that. 1 in hand.
Play attunement.
Okay.
I'll sort your guy and pass with 3.
All right. He's gone. I'll gain 2. This pile driver is technically gone too. I don't see that mattering.
Playing the zombie bidding version.
Nope, I am not. All right. Matron.
Yeah.
While I'm in here, I'm going to sacrifice just so I don't have to shuffle twice.
Sure. Gonna swap out a couple sleeves while
Let's go get my boy. Ringleader, and I'll pass after that.
Ringleader is good. I'm just putting a couple new sleeves on.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, untap. Draw. Return attunement.
Yep.
Huh. Opal, attunement, ancient tomb.
Okay.
Play a wave and
Okay.
pass.
Well, I would like some more goblins.
You get more goblins.
1, 2, 3, 4. I do get more goblins. Port going on bottom.
All right,
So
yes.
Fanatic, Ringleader, and Lackey. And then I will move to the wave step.
Yes, you're good.
Okay.
I'm at 14. I will soak 3.
Okay. Pass turn after that.
Untap, fade, draw, play opalescence. I'll exile your guys,
Yep.
then reset this and pass.
Tap, upkeep, draw. I'll play the free Fanatic, and we'll just go ahead and ping it to your face.
I'll soak 1.
Yep. Pass turn.
Draw, float, island, tide.
All right. Sideboard time.
All right.
All right. So this half of the sideboard's coming in. How goblin-y can a goblin deck be when you take out a chunk of it to be able to fight combo?
That's the part that makes that deck really good, though, I think, is that you can sort of shift gears. Yeah, for all this time, I don't actually think I've gotten this deck to the point where I'm sure exactly how to build it correctly. You'd think I would be, but I'm not.
I mean, you've been getting a lot of good wins with this, so
It's been good, but I've been building it slightly different every time.
So did you play the? So I haven't. I honestly did not pay attention to the Premodern Super Series, and this makes me a bad Premodern fan. I know.
No, I was not in
Did
it.
you play
So.
this? Oh, you. See, this even makes me a worse one because I don't even know who's in it.
No, it was a great entertainment. It was yeah, it was fun. No, I was not in it this time, which
Okay.
makes sense. There's so many great community members in pre-modern that there's there are more people that are very deserving to be in it than slots for it.
Yeah, I get that. I'll make a weird reference here, but maybe you'll get it. Do you watch video game speed running at all? Like the old ones?
No, I don't.
So there's an event they have every year. It's called Games Done Quick. It's biannual or bi-yearly, so twice a year, summer and winter, and it's a charity event. It's basically like think the old telethons that you'd watch on PBS.
Oh,
But they do
okay.
speed running instead of people playing piano or doing other nonsense. And there are people that used to go there all the time. And then at the end, they'd be like, "Hey, why aren't you there anymore?" It's like, dude, I've been there so many times. Like let's let other people get the spotlight and, have fun. And because as you were saying, they just deserve what they're doing. So yeah, I get that.
Yeah. I mean, that makes so much sense. I feel like there could be a PSS with all new people. Or I guess the winner gets invited back. There could be a with all new people for like 4 years in a row, and we would not be delving into territory of people that shouldn't be there. It would just still be all people that are perfectly good, respectable community members. And I think that speaks to the depth of what a great community Premodern has.
Oh yeah,
We're very
that's
fortunate,
why that's why I hopped into it pretty easily. I was like, well, old school's gotten a little stale for me, so let's jump into this instead. And I've had a blast. Also, it's just easier to sort of pick this up and play with no like
it is
6 month seasons or anything. Not to knock Jared or anything, because Jared does a fantastic job.
Jared does amazing work, and I love
he absolutely does.
It's a great community.
Oh yeah.
Jared and DFB are just they're awesome.
Oh yeah, they've been super friendly every time I've talked to them.
They're great.
I love and respect what they've done for the community, but it's just the 6 months leagues. It's just like, okay, I need to, or the seasons, excuse me. It's like, okay, I need to stay locked in for this. And it's like, I don't have the attention span for that anymore.
I kind of stopped playing in all the monthlies. I'm
like
I'll play in the Atlantic ones, but I'll play, but I'm like only playing at about a quarter of the wacky format variants because I just I can pick up my usual keeper deck and play that whenever, but it's harder to prepare.
Yeah, and you're good with whatever on top again.
Yeah. Anything you like is cut your deck or shuffle your deck or make piles or whatever you think is good.
Yeah.
Right. Good luck.
All right. Let's see if I can pick up a game or if this is going to be a 3-0 blowout. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, those hands are like, wow, this hand's looking really good. Where's my lands?
That's
by about card number 5. Like, oh wait, that's where this is going to be.
You do have 38 cards to bring it against me.
I do. I have to cut something. I'll keep that and put this one on bottom. All right. And you're good?
I'm good.
Okay. Thought I heard you say that, but Want to check. Prospector, go.
All right. Draw. Flooded Strand and pass.
Play port. Attack.
I'm at 19.
Go ahead.
All right, upkeep.
I'm not porting a Flooded Strand.
All right, draw. Now what? Play plains and pass.
Okay. I'll port your planes at end of turn.
That's slightly more portable.
Yes. Tap, upkeep, draw. Montaña. Attempt to War Chief.
Yeah, War Chief is good.
All right. 3.
All right, I'll take 3 and go to 16.
Pass turn after that.
And tap. Draw. $15.
Yep. Yep.
I will hit your 2 guys and pass.
All right. 2 guys exiled for the moment. Keep draw. We'll play City of Brass. And a Tormod script. And I'll pass.
Crypt. All right, untap.
I'll tap down your city.
Okay. Draw. You have honey in hand?
2.
I'll fetch.
Okay.
14. Get an island.
Okay.
And play attunement and pass.
I will blast the attunement.
Ooh, all right.
Are you done after that?
Yes.
Okay, so you're still tapped out, that's right.
Yes.
Cards in hand?
I have 5.
Okay, and there's 2 counters left on that wave,
2
right?
counters. Yep. 1 on my
All
upkeep,
right.
2 on your guys.
All right, I'll play a lackey
Yep, Lackey's good.
and pass.
Upkeep.
I'll tap your blue.
Blue is tapped. Fade to 1.
Yep.
Draw. Add a card. Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I would like to attack.
Cards in hand.
2.
I'll exile him.
All right, lackey down. I'll move to, or I'll pass.
I'll intuition. Go to 13.
Yep.
I'll get stifle.
I was wondering.
All right. Untap. Upkeep.
You have a Parallax Wave trigger on the stack.
All right. Wave dies. I
Yep.
will attempt
You have a
to
Leaves
stifle
Battlefield
the
trigger
return
on the
trigger.
stack. Yep.
Is that good?
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. I will still in your upkeep. I will tap down your Outercore Wastes.
Okay. Draw. I am at 13. Yes. Good. I've been trying to keep track on this pad, but yours is actually visible, so that's good. I will pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. I'll go to 19 as I tap the City of Brass and play a Pile Driver.
Yes.
I'll pass turn after that.
All right. Upkeep.
Let's tap your island.
Island is tapped. I will draw. Pass with 5.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play another port and base for 1.
12.
All right. I will attempt a Matron. Going to 18.
Matron is good.
All right. Thinking. I'll go get Ring later. And I'll pass turn after that.
Right.
I got a ring leader, by the way. Sorry. I heard you walking away. I didn't know if you heard that or not.
No,
Or see the guy on the table there.
I will. Fact or fiction? I'm sorry. I'm looking at my list, and I think I might have the wrong card in the main. I could be wrong.
Oh.
And I apologize if this is the case. There might be an impulse which is not in my list.
Okay.
But I might have. So let me just.
Rich, honestly, you've not drawn it. You've not. Well, I mean, you may have drawn it. I don't know.
No, you've
not cast it, so you're fine. Like switch it out for whatever it's supposed to be.
In the list that you're looking at, I have 4 frantic search, right?
Yes.
And in my monthly list, I'm at 2 frantic search, 1 fact or fiction, 1 impulse. And that's why when I drew this, my first thought was, is this right? That is not right. These are the 2 fact or fictions in my sideboard.
Okay. If you want to grab, like,
I'm sorry, this should be.
No, you're fine. If you want to cast that as a frantic search, you're fine, Rich. Like,
fact or fiction would be better now, but I just realized that this is the English one, and in order to keep myself able to remember what's what, I have 2 foreign ones in my sideboard. So now that I'm thinking about this, if I'm right and I boarded out the wrong cards, this should be a frantic search, and there should be an impulse in here that's a frantic search as well.
Okay, and that's fine. Yeah. If okay, so we can do one of 2 things.
Yes.
Both
I'll go with whatever you want on this. I'm sorry.
No. Both of them resolve with them being what they should be for this. So you can either grab your frantic searches and switch them out, or we can just treat that like it's a frantic search.
I will do whichever you want. There's also an impulse in here, so I will let you decide. And Andy, whatever you think is good too, I will go with whatever. I just realized this after I cast it. Wait, this is English. This shouldn't be in my deck right now, right? Because you're looking at my list, right? There are no English. There are no main deck frantic searches.
Correct. There are 4 main deck frantic searches. There are 0 English.
There are no fact or fictions.
Fact or fictions. Excuse me. Yes.
These should be here in the board.
Yes.
So, sorry about that. I just realized that as I was casting it. Wait, this is wrong. All right. You and Andy just decide what you want me to do, and I will do that.
I mean, Yeah, treat it like it's a frantic search and call it a day. Yeah, you don't need to go digging through your deck for the other one. You're fine. That is a frantic search. You're good.
All right. Impulse is frantic search, right?
Yeah, impulse will be
Okay.
frantic search as well.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine, man. Legitimate mistakes happen. You're good.
All right. In that case, I will. Let me swap this one out for.
Yeah, you're fine.
This is what I mean about I keep changing the list, and there, that's better.
Okay.
All right. Now where were we? On your end step?
I was on my end step. I'd attacked, resolved a matron for a ringleader, and we're on my end step. You had tried to cast a fact or fiction, and
for
then
a ringleader. Yes. Okay. Yep. That's
So-
good. Oh no, sorry,
I-
Andy. I realized as soon as I cast it that fact should not be here.
I notated the damage for the fact or fiction. You were at 12 after the ringleader attack.
Okay,
so then
so
you
I
said
should
you were
be at
casting
12,
fact, so I
sorry.
knocked you down to 11.
You're right. I cast it, and then I said, "Wait, this shouldn't be in my deck."
Yep. So I rewound the life total to 12. Everything's
All right,
focused.
so I will just go to my turn then.
Cool.
All right. Sorry about that. Upkeep.
Upkeep, I'll tap down your island because you definitely do not have a frantic search in your hand.
I do not. I will float a blue.
Yep.
Let that resolve and play frantic search.
Cool.
Okay. Draw 2. Discard 2.
Okay.
Go to my draw.
Yep.
Play Tide.
Tide resolves.
I'll hit your city.
Okay.
And I'll hit a Rishadan port.
Okay.
And I will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I would like to move to attacker step.
Mm-hmm.
4.
I'll respond to the trigger by swordsing your pile driver.
Pile driver down.
And during your attack, I will hit your port.
Okay.
And I'll go to 11.
All right. I'll play another pile driver in post combat
Yes.
and pass turn.
Okay, untap, fade to 1, draw. Play Opalescence.
Okay.
And pass.
Four.
I'll block Matron.
That is how that works with a thing on the table. Yep. Matron
Cannot
down.
block pile driver.
That is correct.
Take 3 and go to 8.
So that makes that seem like it was almost a planned attack. I'll pass turn after that.
We're going to attack for that reason.
Yeah.
Untap, take the last counter off. I will draw. Play intuition.
Yep.
We'll get.
Yep. The Trio of Opalescence. Gotcha.
Wait, no, that's our wrong card. 1. Should get Tide.
Yeah, you should get the wave.
Wave. All right, 3 waves.
Cool. Yep.
And
You show me a land, you son of a gun.
I
You
will
showed me
go
a land.
and play a wave.
Yep. All right, that's looking bad. Yep.
Well, Target
I'll,
pile driver,
I'll
hold,
just.
priority.
I mean, the game's
Oh, I'm
over
sorry.
here. Like,
You're right.
oh yeah, like
Sorry.
I have
I'm
sorcery
sorry.
speed answers in my
I
head.
got
I'm very dead.
flustered by the
I'm
realizing I
I'm
had the
I'm
wrong card in.
I'm hand waving this. Like you got me. You got
Yeah,
me bad.
sorry about that. I
No,
have
no.
I'm in too many leagues and I was trying to juggle the cards. This should also be a frantic search.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
All right. Sorry about that.
No, no. These things happen, man. You're good.
All right. Well, thank you. Excellent games.
Yes. That was oof.
Yeah, it's always a question if Rich can get those 3 cards out. If he gets the 3 out, then it's like, shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, I've played this matchup before. It's pretty good if I can assemble the contraption.
Yep.
Basically, the plan A is to just replenish for a lot, but plan B of, you can be a worse reanimator deck, but you can also be a better rock deck.
Yeah. Yeah, you were very good at assembling that contract, especially when you have 3 demonic tutor in your deck.
Yes, that's really the issue. The deck actually does get to play demonic tutor, and
At instant speed.
Yes. Yeah, your demonic tutor is better than my demonic tutor.
it is. It is. Mine is suddenly, and I can
Yes.
go on upkeep over port and that kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah, I trimmed the creature hate, the Mogs, the Jim Palm, the sharpshooter, and then the Hearth Charm and a Siege Gang because these cards, like, I'm not getting a critical mass of creatures here. This costs 5, and these are all just 1/1s that sack. Like, they were a joke when you had Parallax Wave.
That makes sense. I brought in 2 stifles and 2 swords. Was hoping to catch your Tormod's crit, but stifle ended up doing its job nonetheless.
Yeah, no, that was.
I guess the question for Rich is, are you trying to get wave banned or replenish banned?
I hate the fact that I'm in a position where I feel like if I do well with the deck, it'll destroy the deck.
I mean, yes, I played a lot of Parfait, so thank you for getting that deck banned.
Well, I mean,
You're fine. I'm teasing, of course. He was just very good with it, even though that deck took forever to play.
I did not go to time once at LobsterCon when I played it last time.
If you're good with a deck and play it quickly, then
I can't play my
that's just
Mirari's
other
Wave
people's
deck
problems,
now,
yeah.
though, because of land tax. So it's like, my stupid deck can't be played.
Right.
That's the only thing that
Yeah.
made it stupid, at least playable.
So I think that if you were going to ban a card from this deck, it actually probably should be Tide, because Tide is an absolutely miserable abomination of a card that locks someone out of the game.
Yeah.
The counterplay to Replenish is Tormod's Crypt, which is a 0 mana card that you can put in literally any deck you want.
Yeah.
And Replenish sees play in perfectly fine decks like Enchantress. Tide, on the other hand, is just an absolutely miserable card that will make people not want to play the format. I'm not saying they should ban anything, but I'm saying if you had to ban a card from this deck, the card is Tide, not Replenish.
I think that's a valid point.
Yeah.
I took a drubbing because of Tide. Like, I had Anarchy in my hand, sitting there going like, okay, well, I can answer Rich's white cards immediately, but Tide came down. Like, well, I had one of my 3 Power Blasts early for the attunement, so guess I'm out of luck. So
Anarchy's
I agree.
so fun. Even when I get a shot against me and playing Enchantress, it's like, oh, I love old hate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Replenish, Enchantress is a cool deck. There's no reason to obliterate Enchantress, whereas all of the decks that involve Tide are kind of predicated on the idea that if you get to turn 4, you just take your opponent out of the game with this one-sided Armageddon.
Yep.
I agree.
There's nothing fun about that.
Yeah. 4 or 5 lands gone. It's like, oh, to get that back.
Right.
If your average draw is a land every 3 cards at a bare minimum.
Yeah. Right.
Like, that's
so
10 turns to get to 3 or 4. It's like, yeah, that's pretty much
And
game.
honestly, even if you use the card fairly, it's like a time stretch for 4 mana.
Yeah, getting put in the Stone Age is not fun for anyone.
Yeah. No, it's not. So yeah, I guess that would be, if you, Martin Berlin, if you're listening, if you were to ban anything, it's Tide, not Replenish. But what do I know? It's not like I thought they should have banned land tax, so it's not like you know.
Maybe they'll decide if they ban one enchantment,
But maybe
they bring
nothing
back
needs to
something.
be. I was thinking that Mox Diamond had to be banned because of how good the Ponza deck was, and it's still incredibly good. But in some ways, the Replenish deck rose up in response to Ponza. We have a lot of Ponza in the metagame, and I picked this up in part because I wanted a deck with a really robust mana base, and this
Yeah.
has a very robust mana base. And I think part of why I've done well with the deck is I just played 26 land. I've been telling everyone to play 26 land and don't play like 23 land in your 4-drop theme deck.
Mm.
And your lands also tap for 2 mana, so you sort of
Yeah.
get ahead of where they are, so you can sort of have some counterplay to their spheres.
Mhm.
Every
Somewhat.
soul land is a little bit of card advantage.
Yep.
It's like
Yeah.
2 lands.
Especially when you're playing with Tide.
Yes.
Just like extra.
Exactly. So I'm not sure. I'm not saying anything should be banned, but just
need
on
to.
that subject.
Yep. So this is what, two finals in a row or 3
Uh,
finals in a row?
I won the last monthly. I'm going to the finals in this monthly, and I just went EXO in my Swiss for this month. It's tech scary.
Yep.
A
Definitely.
little bit.
Well, sounds
All
good,
right,
guys.
well, Rich, it was a pleasure. Andrew, thank you for
Thank you,
streaming.
Ben.
And
Sure
y'all have a
thing.
good one. I'm gonna hop off here.
All
Sure
right.
thing.
Bye for
Talk to you
now.
Take it
later.
easy, guys.